Right, you're probably constantly busy, but what progress are you actually making? Like, you want to work on your business, but you don't really seem to have the time. New fires break out every single day, and you feel like you're constantly running around putting out the fires, fixing problems, and making sure that the business keeps on running. But if you don't take action, you'll be stuck in this phase forever. If this sounds relatable to you, just stick around for a bit. My name is Menno Wieringa. In the past 4 years, scaled 3 different online businesses to over $1 million a year, currently keeping myself busy with helping online entrepreneurs scale and sharing what works for me and for my clients here on the internet so that you can grow together with my clients. If you do not find a way to get out of line of this problem, you do not find a way to free up more time and work on your business, you'll be stuck in this self-created and stressful job forever. So that's why I'll be taking you through the 3 steps to freedom, to stepping out of your business and gaining control over your life back. This is for entrepreneurs who are stuck inside of their business. Lately, I've been talking to a lot of business owners who say they're stuck in their own delivery, stuck in their business. They know they need to work on their business, but they don't know exactly how to. So this is the 3-step game plan to get there. So before we fix the actual problem-solving issue, we will dive into how to leverage your time in the most effective way. Step 1, we create an overview. This is a very simple exercise. You just write down every single task that you do on a weekly basis, and next to every single task, you write the amount of hours that it takes you per week. Now, for every task that's not working on your business, we'll go to step 2, create time. So starting with the tasks which take you the most time currently, we put the tasks through the system. Okay, step 1 of this system is simplify first. Step 1 of this system is to simplify first. I'm actually rereading The One Thing right now, and it's a very good book. You just want to make sure you're focused on the most impactful tasks at all time. And here's exactly how we do this. Like, we just listed every single task you do on a weekly basis, listing them from taking the most time to taking the least time, and now we're going to prioritize that stuff. What is actually impacting the business right now? We're going to eliminate all nonsense. Like, most of the time, people are working on tasks that are urgent, but not on the tasks that are important. Really think about the tasks that you should be doing right now in order to move the needle forward and make that your number 1 priority instead of all the other nonsense which just seems urgent. Like 9 out of 10 times it isn't that urgent. And then step 2 of the system is we make 2 lists. Yeah, we're doing a lot of making lists now. So we make 1 list for humans and 1 for machines. Now, what do I mean with this? The human list is all tasks that cannot be taken over by machines. So these are all the tasks which you need humans for. If you do not need humans in tasks, we would always rather delegate it to machines because they're more reliable, they don't get sick, they're cheaper, etc., etc., etc. Right? System step 3 is the machines you build systems for. So the tasks that can be done by machines, you build systems for those. There is an exception though, like if you need to develop all sorts of crazy software in order to eliminate a simple task which you can just do yourself or have a VA do or something like that, you can still use humans and move it back to the humans list. But for 9 out of 10 things that you don't need humans for, you just build systems, get software, get whatever to get it systemized. For the humans list, you want to also build systems sort of around the whole task. So you build SOPs. A lot of problems will occur again and again, and a lot of problems also look alike a lot. That's why you want to start documenting cases and their solutions in SOPs. So when a problem pops up inside of your business, somebody comes to you with a problem, you need to document that problem, document the solution, make it into a simple SOP, and this way next time the problem can be solved by itself, setting you free to work on your business. Okay, so with the human part, also keep this in mind as well. To hire cheap, you need to compensate with very good systems and SOPs. If you want cheap labor, that is possible for a lot of tasks, but you do really need good SOPs and systems in order to make sure that people do not mess up, do not make mistakes, which actually cost you a lot of money as a business owner. Okay, so what we've done thus far is basically grabbing all the low-hanging fruit. Oh, and by the way, doing what I just told you, all these exercises, making these lists, will ensure that you're always working on the tasks with the most leverage. So the next thing is making sure you're not putting out fires anymore. Step 3, create clarity. Let's get into some juicy stuff. First, the customer journey. I explained this over and over again with different topics on my channel, but it's very important. So if you haven't worked this out yet, please do it right now. You write down every single step that a customer goes through, from a lead all the way until a lifetime customer. This way, you have a clear overview for all the steps a customer goes through, thus what you need to do for your business. Okay, so you connect all the parts of the customer journey to different departments and people, and you build OKRs and KPIs around it. This already ensures that about 90% of all problems should be taken care of by the team. But there's still two different problems here. First, you're probably the head of 2 or 3 departments. If this is not the case, by the way, just skip this. This is not for you. You go to problem 2. But we tackle this by basically what we did in step 1, but also by giving people more responsibility and getting them in a more proactive state. So this comes down to leadership and culture as well. One of the biggest reasons why you're dealing with so many problems inside of your business is because you keep dealing with them. So what do I mean by this? If someone in your teams comes to you with a problem and you always just take it on and fix it for them, they will never try to solve it themselves. So in order to give them autonomy, you want to ask questions like these. Let's say a team member comes to you with a problem. You just simply ask them, what do you think I would do to solve this problem? And I promise you 9 out of 10 times they come up with a good solution, and you can simply say, all right, go ahead and do that then. By doing this, people will start fixing the problems on their own. You train them to think of solutions and act on it autonomously. If you keep correcting them, if you keep fixing problems for them instead of letting them do it themselves, you will have a shitty team and they will never take care of your problems. But to make things even more efficient and easier, I do have one last trick. Step 4, culture. So this kind of ties in with what we already discussed in this video so far, but what is really important once again is that you have people working on increasing your business, like growing your business for you. If the culture in your business is to just do what you're told and nothing more and nothing less, like, that's partially great because then you know if you tell somebody to do something, it'll get done. But then if something is out of order or something happens, which is not like in their SOP, they just call the boss, they call you, or they message you and say, yo, I have a problem, can you fix it? And this way you will have a lot of problems. If the culture is that people are proactively looking for opportunities and solutions, they are busy thinking of how to grow your business. And this will make sure that you have a lot less stress and the business will grow faster. If you want to see how I structure teams to completely manage themselves and make them work autonomously, click the video on your screen right now, and also comment what other business problems you are running into and what bottlenecks you're currently facing, because I will make a video about it if you just comment it.